Hello everyone, today we will be continuing the Eclipse only 3 quota challenge runs. Before, we did 3 quotas on experimentation and 3 quotas on assurance, seeing how much money we can get on the terminal at the end of 3 quotas. And now we will be doing VOW, which is the next moon in sequence. I will be doing all of the moons, 3 quotas on every moon, to see how much money I can get at the end of 3 quotas by the end of it, and after that I will be going into modded moons. So if anyone has any moon requests, let me know. But we'll start with the vanilla ones. I'll keep an ongoing list of the request ones and see where we go from there. Again, I got this challenge idea from Daylight, another fellow Lethal Company YouTuber who's also doing 3 quota challenges as practice for the Iron Man. And yeah, if you haven't checked out Daylight, go check out Daylight. But yeah, we're gonna do VOW. It's a moon that I have in the past been very comfortable with on Eclipse, but in V69 the fire exit jump does not work, and so I'm gonna have to change up my strategy a little bit. I didn't have much of a game plan going into this, so we're just gonna pull the lever and see what happens. Warm up round anyway. I kind of just woke up. What better way to do a warm up than to just land on VOW with 15-4? What is that split? Let's do this. Okay, got the immediate giant as well. Let me lock in for a second. Got 4 beehives, guys. Might want to play bees if I can. Yeah, I play bees for sure. Oh shit. Okay, that was a little closer than it should have been. I was a little worried because I was out of stamina. Luckily, in V69, when you aggro a giant to the ship, they will then go to main afterwards, so I'm gonna be safe for a little bit here. It will make my traversal to main a little bit more tough, but that's fine. Got 132 on the ship. Let's see if we can get another beehive. I think the bees are, yeah, especially at 132. And another one back here. The only thing is there's only one, I've only seen one giant so far. I don't know what the other 3 power levels is going to yet. Oh, there's another beehive. Perfect. What mods am I using today? I'm using ship loot and sell my scrap and Stormy Tuna's Eclipse only mod. I believe that's it. Eclipse only mod, so that way I can guarantee Eclipse. Sell my scrap so I can do faster sell rounds. And then ship loot so I know how much loot I have, even though I'm using lethal tracker either way. When you aggro a giant, it goes to main. Is that new? Not as a V69. I forget which version it was. It was one of the newer ones. It was to make it so that giants don't just camp the ship after you aggro them. It's kind of nice. I have to be a little careful now. I hear giant footsteps again. In fact, I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna play the main entrance with this kind of a start. I feel like I should though. I'm gonna pop this way. See if we can get at least 1 inventory, or see if we get the 4th beehive. 4 beehives is gonna be kind of tough collecting bees like this though. Never mind. You know what? We're gonna chill. I think we're gonna take our beehives and go. This is the privilege of getting 4 beehives. Or 3 beehives rather. I also have to secure them still. Okay. Yes, getting a 4th one would have been kind of tough. I've seen it. I've seen Psycho do it though. I should actually I should have learned the cabinet and bed strat before this, but it's okay. Welcome in, French. Yeah, that was a lot of bees. There was one more somewhere too, but tough giant placements. No way, another beehive. Okay, and another 15 roll. Maybe we get another lucky beehive right here. Okay, no giant immediately. Just kidding. We'll go this way then. I will play this one. I will go to the facility. I was trying to see if I can get over, like, go over that way to look for bees, but I think I'm gonna have to aggro the giant first before I go check over there. Oh wait, we got the beehive right here. Weird spot, but we'll take it. How much are you worth? 62? Okay, well we have to move you. Take some damage there, but... Welcome in, cat. Yeah, we got... those are some LBs. It's to balance out the fact that I got 3 bees worth 132 on day 1. Can't always have good bees. Of course, my good BRNG comes to me on runs where it doesn't really matter. This is gonna be a hive only run now, just to show people how strong it is to get bees. Uh-oh. Let's just get them out of here. That's both giants already. There's that one right there, and then there's another one that way. The only giants and dogs can spawn outside on VOW. Baboon hawks and worms can spawn outside too. Chat add-on for streams for some reason. I use Stream Elements. It's built into Stream Elements. I set it up a long time ago though, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how to do that off top. But just look up Stream Elements and how to set up chat, and then you'll get some answers. Let's send the other giant to main also. I'm enjoying Fish Austin. Me too. Need Stream Elements and I don't have it. It's there somewhere. Oh wait, I don't know if this works like that. Let's see. Oh, okay. I wasn't confident if the bees would find the hive placing it like that. I've never jumped that way. That's why I kind of took a little bit of a pause to make sure that the bees pathed correctly. It was a little risky, not gonna lie. You know what would be super sick for this run? I think if I somehow get a jetpack sale this run, I will buy the jetpack. I think it's worth the investment. Just so that way I can play this a little bit safer. See, okay, there's one giant all the way over there. Hopefully they stay over there. I don't think I'm gonna go down in the valley knowing that there's a giant over that way. Because the safest way to get back up is like jumping up the hill over there. But I think they'll spot me by then. So I think I'm gonna be playing main for the most part. This is Bracken territory. No way, dude. Man-eater? I forgot you could even... I didn't even know you could spawn here. Get over here. Oh. And then there's a spore lizard somewhere. Wow. Hold on. Wait. I've had my neck snapped in this room on to a bracken so many times in solo. Make sure it doesn't happen again. Chef Fish plushie win. Maybe after everyone's bought a bread plushie. Go buy a bread plushie if you haven't already. Okay, there's the bracken. We're gonna see if we can at least get a full inventory before we leave from here. It turns out VOW is not chill. Then again, who goes to VOW thinking it's chill? Ooh, B-type. How to juggle in an Eclipse. We're not gonna pick that up yet. I think I'll pick that up on the way out. Makes me want to play fire. A large axle? Why am I getting all these two-handeds? Because he's gonna aggro as soon as or he's gonna start crying when I drop this. Kinda why I don't want to move two-handeds if I don't have to. But I want at least one more one-handed. Hey. Speaking of one more one-handed. Hey, speaking of one more one-handed. I might as well grab this because if I'm gonna make at least 2 trips, then... yeah. Welcome in, Dark Moms. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I don't get my neck snapped real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. I was like, I don't think he went up this way. Do all two-handeds aggro man-eater? It's when you drop it next to the man-eater, yeah. I don't know if it's just two-handeds, but definitely when you drop scrap. It's too loud for him. Okay. We'll come back for those. Hopefully the giants won't see me. Cat decided to start eating a stick toy. As cats do. It's probably just items that you drop that make noise. It's disturbed by the noise. Oh, I thought that was a giant that spawned in. But both giants are already on the map, so shouldn't be seeing any surprise spawns. I'm a little worried that I haven't seen or heard the 2 giants yet, though. That means they're closer to the ship. I think I heard one to the right, if I wasn't mistaken, and that would not be good. As long as I can make it to under the ship, we'll be okay. I have enough stamina to make it from here, so even if I aggro, we should be safe. But where are they? What? We go back the way we came from, since it was safe. Not guaranteed to be safe on the way back, though, and we're also low on time. Grab those last 2, and hopefully we make good time here. Uh-oh. I do have to make a move. Because I'm short on time. Now how the giant interacts with main after you aggro him to main, I don't know how that works. Okay, there's at least one in the valley down there. That's why I crouched to break line of sight. So that means I only have to deal with one giant on the way back, but I just don't know where he is. Hopefully nowhere. Hopefully he's over there. Hopefully the one that I aggroed was up top. Because I don't think I aggroed the one down there. That pathing doesn't really make sense. I wouldn't have aggroed a giant down there by standing in front of main. So I think I'm safe actually. I'm gonna save a little bit of stamina still just in case. Okay. Not bad considering. I forgot to do lethal tracker for day one. Let's do that real quick. It was 396 for day one because I only got the 3 Bs. And then we'll see what I got for day 2. 333. 3 Bs is still better than what I just did. One more day, then we complete quota 1. No Bs this time. Gonna have to earn it. But all 15 drops though. So. Really, the amount of scrap only matters in that it might be easier for me to find loot than anything else. I'm gonna set up for baboon hawks just in case. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be seeing giants most of the time, but it would be a shame if I got baboon hawks instead and died to them. I have died to baboon hawks on VOW. I actually recently died to baboon hawks on VOW when I played with Himi and friends for the first time. Pretty professional of me. I did go into fire and tried to make it out on an eclipse. And instead of just leaving and with my life, I was fighting baboon hawks for the scrap they stole. Okay. Toilet paper? Oh my goodness, hold on. Wait. And there's a loot room down there too. Oh. What are these hairbrushes? Both 34? Thanks for the follow, mage. Hello, Jupiter. 234 hairbrushes is nuts. Wait, that egg beater is crazy too. I'm not entirely stoked about toilet paper, but... maybe an early transfer, we'll see. Love how the whole fish trembles when you speak. Yeah. I'm using a VOW tuber or something. It looked pretty easy to set up. I could have multiple animations too, but I'm like, you know what, that's good enough. And you know what? This is also good enough. Gotta secure what we can secure. I'm gonna get rid of this one first because toilet paper is not fun to run. Adamants versus VOW. I'm a lot more comfortable on. Well, in theory, I think Adamants I'll be more comfortable on, especially like once you know the fire exit jumps. Like Adamants becomes a lot safer. even during an eclipse. And then you just put the clipboard up top to deal with all the baboon hawks, and you're kind of chilling. I might want to aggro him. I see. There are baboon hawks, so that means this is the only giant on the map. There's a max power level 6 outdoor. And giants take up 3. Okay, we aggro him, then he goes to main, and then we can get the toilet paper. You could whoopee cushions too. Is he facing the other way? He is. What the hell? Please let me up. I mean, the other part of me doesn't want to aggro him to main because I'm about to go back to main. I have time. Bro. He's for sure gonna path towards... Okay, I'm going. He's for sure gonna path, like, in an unfavorable way when I come back here. Ada has the tree of safety, right? Waiting for the full fidelity Chef VTuber model. That one's gonna take a little bit of an investment if I ever switch to that. At most, I'm going to probably make a custom fish in a suit model for Lethal Company specifically. When I played with Himi and friends, they all had their custom goblin skins or VR models. That seems like something cool to learn. What are my streaming and uploading plans when the new year comes around? So, I'm still gonna be streaming and uploading gaming videos. I've decided to just embrace it. But I'm gonna approach it a little differently. So this channel I'm gonna leave mainly for Lethal Company and Forsaken Frontiers, and you know, similar co-op horror games that kind of fit this similar genre. I've tried uploading variety on one channel to see if it pans out, and after doing that for like 6 months or so, I've decided that it's probably better to just run multiple channels. So I'll have a secondary channel for any games that fall outside of like the main category, and I'll do weekly uploads on my other, like, more serious channel. I'm starting a channel where I'm just gonna be trying to learn a bunch of stuff and like share what I'm learning and what resources I'm using. It'll be kind of cool. First ones I'm doing are Danco's life reset plan in Cortex, and then there's another one by Vanessa Lau. She has a life audit Notion template. There's like a lot of free educational and like resources out there, and I noticed that there's like a big stigma about people who share education, or especially when they start selling courses and programs and stuff online. There's a big stigma around those people being scam artists. But at the same time, even if there are people who are trying to scam people with that and take advantage of people's willingness to learn, that's also like the meta for learning new skill sets nowadays. And anyone who has like access to the internet can, and like is in good enough health to browse the internet, has the capability of learning new skill sets. And I kind of want to show like the effectiveness of those free resources by doing them. Oh shit, really? Okay, so I guess there's not enough power level for there to... There's still enough power level for there to be a worm. We're gonna move on from that. Yeah, as far as like different costumes for the PNG tuber, I just gotta sit down and make those. I have one for Lethal Company already. I mean, I've used it in my thumbnails and stuff. I just gotta figure out how I want it to animate when I talk. 394, almost the best day. Is multi-stream gonna be a thing? I was looking into multi-streaming stuff. I had it almost completely set up and was even gonna multi-stream the session with Alter Ego and then the assurance run with Anthran and Blink. The last part that I'm missing is being able to show both YouTube and Twitch chats on stream. That part was... I mean, I found some ways to do it, I just didn't really like it. So I might end up just doing it where I can stream on both platforms, but then just not show YouTube comments on stream. You'll have to go to Twitch for that. But yeah, I do plan to multi-stream. Especially after watching Moist Critical's video where he compared YouTube Live and Twitch streaming. And considering like the audience that I have over on YouTube also. I mean, like, Twitch is for sure just a better streaming experience and viewer experience for interactivity and stuff. But the fact that I just upload VODs anyway, just kind of removes an entire step that I have to do to get my gaming stuff up on YouTube, and that can save quite a bit of time. I'm probably still gonna upload, like, cut up the VODs into videos and still upload it to YouTube anyway, especially now that I'm just gonna keep Lethal Company and Forsaken Frontiers on this channel. Because the original plan was just to not upload VOD, like long VOD type videos to YouTube anymore, and just have people get used to looking at my streams. But now that I'm and then leave the uploads for more curated, non-lethal, non-FF content. But that strategy doesn't make sense as much as I'd like prefer to just run one channel. It makes a lot more sense to put my variety stuff on a second channel and see what grows from that. Because uploading variety does kind of nerf viewership a little bit. Not a little bit, actually just quite a bit. Yeah. And I think I've already got it, like, the reason why I didn't multi-stream at first is because I was curious to see how effective of a funnel YouTube to Twitch was on its own. So I didn't want to have the option of, like, YouTube live streams, but again, I think enough time has passed. I think it's cool if I do it. I left the clipboard up top, didn't I? Oh, damn. Alright. Well, no more baboon hawk cheese for the rest of the run. It's okay. I think the thing that'll change, though, for Lethal Company is that I'm gonna do a lot less high quota and a lot less, like, longer runs. I'm gonna go back to keeping the themes of the runs short, which is why, like, something like this, like the 3 quota challenge, is perfect. That's like a 2-hour like commitment. 2-hour commitment, 2-hour video. Pretty cut, dry, sweet. Doesn't mean I'm gonna have like 2-hour streams. Like, for example, today I plan on doing quite a few of these 3 quota runs, maybe like 3 or 4 of them. So we're looking at like a 6-ish hour stream today. But then for YouTube, I'm gonna cut that up into like 3 or 4 videos instead. And if following that model, it's not going to be daily streams. It's just not going to be. I was kind of like working out what my schedule would look like to accommodate for non-gaming stuff. Because I want to dedicate at least 4 hours to like the non-gaming things. That's like part of what I've been learning from like Dan Koa and Tim Ferriss. Just like give myself a set amount of time to work on things and then just try to make it work within that time. And if I'm dedicating 4 hours to non-gaming, non-streaming, well, I mean, I guess it's gonna be editing, but just not for gaming stuff, then I can't be doing like 8+ hour high quota runs and only getting 1 stream and 1 video out of it. The return doesn't make as much sense as like doing a 6 to 8 hour stream and getting 3 videos versus doing an 8 hour stream and only getting 1. And it doesn't make sense to me to segment a video like that either. Groundsake, thanks for the 5 gifted, dude. That's crazy. Shoutouts to Black Mage, the Ferengeti, Hyperscuff, Katie Faye, Katie, and Katootie Pie. Welcome. Now you have a fishbowl next to each other. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Is this VOW? It is VOW. Super Kebab. Are we streaming this Christmas time-ish or taking a break? If I stream on Christmas Day, it's gonna be early, because I do have dinner plans on Christmas, but I don't want to like not stream on Christmas. I gotta figure out what all my Christmas plans are though. The thing about having like split family and having them all local is that there's usually like 5 or 6 different Christmas plans going around. Not that I'm gonna go to all of them, but if it makes sense for me to go to them, then I will. Also, my youngest brother is getting married the day after Christmas, and then I'm meeting my other brother's baby mama this weekend. I got a lot of Christmas plans this week. I just don't know what the specific times are. So like, that's kind of why I'm doing streams today, tomorrow, etc., etc. Oh wait, I just sold normally. I have sell my scrap. I totally forgot. Oh, we can sell these anyway. Because I didn't sell the apparatus or the whoopies.
Have you heard about the Sukon?
What's the Sukon? I'm just kidding.
Piece of shit.
Imagine falling for that. Okay.
You never get me alive. Please don't touch me.
Oh wait, let's...
Forever.
Jetpack sale? Do I just buy a jetpack anyway? I don't think so. I don't think I outpaced buying a jetpack off sale. Invaluable to the... Buying a stun grenade might make sense though. Unmodded? Yep, we're doing a completely unmodded run right now. What just happened? That's what happens when you give subs. The Santa comes and takes your scrap. That's part of the sell my scrap mod. They did a Christmas update where instead of just the loot disappearing, something comes and takes it for you. Oh man, do I buy a stun grenade? I'll buy one. I just like having it. Just in case, like, an unfortunate giant spawn happens. I don't want to buy more than this, though, because the more stuff I buy, you know, the less money I'll actually have for the run. I am trying to get as much money as I can on the terminal by the end of 3 quotas. So whatever I spend on equipment, you know, is more insurance than anything. But that's why I'm not buying the jetpack. You know what I want to do at some point? Maybe at the end of this, I'll do like a hardcore Iron Man challenge. You know, because there's the original hardcore Iron Man challenge where you go to every moon in order once and only once, and everything's eclipsed. And then there's the speedrunner variant, which is a bit more popular, where you complete one quota on every moon in order. I want to complete one quota on every moon in order while every moon is eclipsed. At least try it, or introduce the challenge, put it out there. That one's gonna be way harder than the regular one. But you know, instead of getting confused about which hardcore Iron Man I'm doing, why not just combine the two? Thanks for the follow, Weasel West Side. 236 is... Wait, how much? I sold all 1123, I'm pretty sure. 236. Thank you, Lethal Tracker. Go back to VOW. Ooh, I am $1 short from a cool number. That's unfortunate. Okay. Now, if anyone can complete that solo, then all the power to them. I think the regular hardcore Iron Man challenge is already difficult enough. That doing it also Eclipse seems kind of ludicrous. But duo or squad, hardcore Iron Man, might be cooking. But yeah, I think I'm gonna reserve longer challenges like that for, well, one for Forsaken Frontiers, because I still want to do solo high cycle type stuff. Like if I'm gonna do a longer run solo, it's probably gonna be in Forsaken rather than Lethal. But I'll also do longer challenges with people also. Been having fun playing with Timmy and friends. Gotta circle back to Cat and West and Nico. Do some longer runs as well. Currently on an Assurance high quota run with Anthran and Blink. Illusion and I are supposed to be doing duo high quota at some point. That's kind of my fault that we haven't done that in a bit. I haven't like hit him up in a minute. That's because the longer runs are more fun when you actually do them with people. Zeekers would never patch the Adamance tree. If Zeekers patches the Adamance tree, then I think there would be outrage. Yeah, Adamance tree works in current version. The one that doesn't work is being able to jump back up to fire, like scaling the wall to get back up to fire exit. That's what doesn't work. Maybe Zeekers was waiting for me to get good at Adamance to nerf Adamance again. Wait, am I actually hearing a thumper? I think I'm hearing a thumper. I don't think my ears are deceiving me on that one. In which case, I might just pull the apparatus and leave. Yeah, that is the thumper. I'm gonna pull the apparatus and leave. Doing quite a bit of land leaving here, Austin. But you know, that's just kind of how Eclipse VOW is. Yeah, this jump getting patched is one of the worst things to ever happen to Lethal Company. I think this jump getting patched out was more of a crime than the Kidnapper Fox being added to the game. And I've said it many times, but being able to jump on the wall on experimentation, that jump getting taken out that one made me rethink my life choices. They made experimentation less fun for me. Just leave me the little tricks on the beginner moon, man. No one's going here anyway, except for new players, and new players won't do it. Now I have to go around? What's with that? Experimentation 2 OP, apparently. I will say though, experimentation is OP for YouTube. Of all the moons that I play on, when I do single moon stuff, my experimentation videos and my Titan videos do the best for some reason. How full cleared experimentation earlier? That's kind of what's needed for that moon, to be honest. It's what makes, well, I wouldn't say that experimentation solo, or high quota experimentation solo isn't difficult, it's just kind of tedious. And a lot of running. Did I lose an object here? I feel like I lost the apparatus, didn't I? The baboon hawks. Oh, you sons of bitches. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had more stuff here. Okay, but they're leaving the nest. That does mean that there's not going to be 2 giants, which is good. I was like, I know I had more than just this. Oh, you... Uh-oh, I'm gonna get jumped. Stop. Stop. Okay. Everybody loves Titan. I love watching Titan for some reason. Had a solution, by the way. Luckily, I also love Titan. If I do another single moon high quota thing, it's gonna be Titan again. I mean, Lucian and I did do duo high quota Titan. That was super fun. I kind of wanted, like, if there's a moon to solo, it's that one. Even though it's a bit of an RNG moon, but that's kind of the fun of it. It's the most fun moon to land leave, that's for sure. Just kind of go there, peek inside, get 2 inventories, and leave. If there's like a moon to just casually play single moon high quota, that's the one. Well, assurance. I'd say like the most casual ones are experimentation, assurance, and Titan. And was the mystical, right? I mean the OG like end game moon. And you know what? To people who, I'd say even like the majority of Lethal Company's player base, they probably don't even know that Artifice and stuff is in the game. So like, Titan's still the more relatable moon for the majority of Lethal Company enjoyers. Which is crazy to think about, and it's something that I have to remind myself constantly, that the people who are high-performing Lethal Company employees is the minority of Lethal Company enjoyers, like the 0.01%. Which makes people like bread like the 0.000001%. But the majority of like Lethal Company enjoyers today still can't complete 1 quota. It's not a knock to them, that's just it's just like, you know, majority of player base is still casual, which is kind of cool that there's a casual player base this late into the game's lifespan. Les and I tried to do regular high quota, made it to 5, and then got snapped by the bracket, and haven't run a high quota since. High quota can be brutal, like, you know, you'll be on a run, and then just the slightest mistake, and it's like all that time is just gone. That's why I actually really like this 3 quota format, and recommend it to people who want like the high quota experience without dedicating to that long of a run. Because, you know, it's 3 quotas, at most it's going to take you 2 hours. And rather than trying to get, you know, see how long you can go, you just try to get this number in the top left to be the highest. So you're still gonna have to like full clear the moon, you're still gonna have to get like good RNG and play well to put up a good score. It's you can like do overtime strats. You have to think about whether or not you buy items or not. Kind of a chill format. You know, it goes back to the original vibes of the Iron Man challenge, which is a challenge that I made so that you could have a complete gaming experience in 2 hours or less. Now Iron Man challenge takes a little bit longer now that Adamant, Artifice, and Embryon are in the game. But 3 quotas, that's light work. And if you fail a 3 quota run, like if you die or something or want to reset, you know, it's not that much of a commitment. You can just do it. That's why I really like this format. It's also going to help me explore a lot of different modded stuff. Would you be opposed to having Google Doc of topics you'd like to discuss on stream that you go over at the end of streams? I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I do have like a list of like an ongoing list of topics that I want to talk about, just kept somewhere else. Like for video concepts that I'm doing for the other channel, which is gonna be completely yap forward. But back to that, by the way, you know, I'm pretty sure most people are aware of like, you know, just education content and people that give like templates and step-by-step guides on how to do different things on the internet. It could be anything, like for example, how to start or how to make $10,000 a month doing copywriting or something, or how to get to YouTube partner in 90 days kind of thing. And they all have like guides and programs and stuff for people to follow, and those are all cool and all, but I think something that's missing from that content space is people actually people actually using those templates and to test their effectiveness, which, disclosure, the effectiveness of those templates, guides, programs, etc. is completely dependent on the quality of the student and whether or not they actually follow through. That's my current opinion. I think that you can ROI on pretty much any one of those so long as you follow the instructions to a T and then make your own discernments and judgments afterwards. And the other part of that is that people who do it and also make content of themselves actually attempting it and documenting their experience with it, which I think is a big part. Because when, at least for me, you know, I come across that stuff and then I see people in the comments saying like, this helped, this changed my life, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of that doesn't resonate with me unless I can see a bit of the process of it as well. Like, how many of these people are for real and how many of them aren't? So what I'm going to do with that channel is like actually do those things and show people what I'm doing with it, and then we'll see where I'm at in a year. And I think that's going to be a fun thing to document over the next year. The whole concept of that channel is to see like how much I can change my life in 1 year, or is it possible to completely change and revolutionize my life in 1 year? Which the answer is yes, because I've already done that 2 years in a row. Like 2023, I learned how to give up a 10-year, like a decade-long habit of smoking. Like I just did it, and that changed a lot for me. 2024, you know, I went from working a day job to doing full-time gaming YouTube. That changed a lot for me. 2025, we're gonna see what else I can change. And rather than just kind of doing it behind the scenes, I'm gonna document as many steps of it as I can on that channel. But that's like, this gaming channel is not a place for that. So I'm gonna make a place for it. I think it's gonna be super sick. I might have to, the YouTube audiences might have to let me cook for a little bit. Cause you know, I've also learned that people don't like watching in progress stories as much as people give off. But as soon as, like, you know, I reach the end of that year, I think it's gonna be real sick. Kind of like even bad learning tools being good learning tools, right? You can use the anti-vision. Like, okay, you follow it to a T, you realize that it didn't work, and then you can, like, for whatever you do after that, you have examples of what doesn't work and what not to do. That's the ROI you get from it. And you know, people might scoff at that, thinking like, well, why would I pay money or invest time into something that doesn't work? And it's like, well, you didn't know that it wouldn't work prior, or that you wouldn't be able to make it work prior. And then it calls into question, why didn't it work? Is it because of the certain steps? Is it because of something that you did? And like that kind, regardless of what the answer is, that kind of self-reflection and critical thinking is still a valuable thing to develop. And the fact that you even gave time to that kind of resource was your opportunity or your platform for that critical thinking. I can't say gaming a bunch or doing high quota pushes my critical thought all too much. Dropping smoking was such a big improvement for me personally. So much money. You know, after I stopped smoking, I'm like, dude, how did I even afford to smoke in the first place? And it wasn't just smoking too. It was like smoking, drinking, miscellaneous like drugs or whatever. It's like, and I was eating out all the time. I'm like, how did I even afford all this? The answer was that I didn't, and the result of dropping all of that is the fact that I do have some money to sit on, and I can be a bit more financially sound, even when YouTube views are down. Only failure is not even trying to improve, and that's something that I wonder about too. Like, because there are people who just don't want to improve their lives. That's something that I don't resonate with. Like, why would you not want to do things better and better every day? Not that you're required to. I don't think you're required to improve your life or change things. But it doesn't make sense to me when you're just kind of okay with where you're at, not wanting to. That makes sense. Peace out, Super Kebab. Right, and that's the eventual takeaway, Super Coobs. It's like you're not you follow it to a T to see what it, like, the only way you can see what works and what doesn't is if you actually follow those guides and programs to a T. Because if you deviate too early, then it's like, okay, well, how much effectiveness was because of the thing that you bought, and how much of it was because of what you decided to add to it or take away. But that's something that I have to practice, and part of the reason why I'm doing the YouTube channel in the first place, because I like deviating too early. And that's not just when it comes to learning, that's also when it comes to food and recipes and stuff. I deviate from recipes all the time, but in my defense, I'm definitely more well versed in food than I am with, like, you know, business and fitness and stuff like that. So when I deviate from a food recipe, it tends to make sense already. But whenever I learn a new recipe for the first time or I'm trying out a new dish, I follow everything to a T just to see what the default vision is supposed to look like and see if I'm lacking in any areas of execution before, like, changing anything. Reparenting strats are a good one if you have a complicated family relationship. I'm not even sure what reparenting is. I'm gonna have to look into that. Know the rules before you break them, right? And, you know, when it comes to learning new skill sets, often you don't know the rules. So when you don't know the rules, then follow them, and then once you've followed them for enough time or got a good grasp of them, then start breaking them. Speaking of breaking rules, let's go back to modded VOW. Eclipse. Oh, I didn't scan. Is welcome in 18, so there's bees. There's bees or it's mineshaft. I don't know which one I want more. I actually don't want mineshaft because I don't want to play fire exit if I don't have to. Oh, hey. I actually don't want to get hit by that either. Okay. It sounds like he's in the valley. He's not in the valley. Do I break this? Have him break this bridge? Oh my god. I'm not taking him in with me. Last time I took a field snake in with me, it was so loud for so long. Uh-oh. I might have to take him in with me. I don't know if tulip snakes despawn if you take them inside. That's the main reason why I don't want to take them. Please, sir. Oh, there's both giants, by the way. 1, 2. Okay. No, it was mineshaft. Walmart. Hey. Oh, it's Walmart. I just be shouting out corporate entities for free. If you're a corporate entity that wants a free shout out, DM me. Okay. I thought that was a bracken. Okay. We get caves that are kind of far in, apparently. Not gonna lie, I couldn't tell you how to get back. I might play fire exit, actually. I'll go grab the stun grenade and go play fire. This is kind of too confusing. That's what the stun grenade's for anyway. I might as well use it. I can't avoid fire exit forever. I mean, I can. I'm just not going to. Grabbed by a giant immediately? Okay. VIP might happen in the stream? Hey, let's go. Oh my god, this is a way better cave entrance. Maybe a bracken will just snap my neck and take me out of this. Won't have to worry too much. Water, hello. Shoutouts to the alter ego run where I drowned. Oh, or no, sorry, that was with Blink and Anthran when I drowned. Is there anything out here? Oh, this is just completely separate area. Okay, I have to go into the water to progress. Oh wait, no I don't. 12 cookie mold pan. Rubik's Cube. So kind of the bracken to just make me not have to finish this run. If the bracken kills me— oh, hey, shit. Wait, what? That's a real coil head? Okay. I was like— I forgot coil heads could spawn here. What the hell? Okay, let's deactivate him. Did not have coil head on my bingo card. Okay. Well, I'm leaving. This moon sucks. Imagine I find bees out here. If I can get away with not using the stun grenade today, I think that would be an okay outcome. I mean, this is not fantastic right here. But I don't see myself doing much better. What, that's like a 4% coil head or something, or less than that? Coil head is not common here. Still have a few more quotas to go. I might not be able to oversell depending on how much or how little I get moving forward. I think I'll leave the key for now. 42. Let's go. Okay, let's scan this time. 13. Our lowest roll so far. No Bs. And hopefully no problems. Okay. He's still walking this direction, which is a bit of a problem. And now he's walking away. Excuse me? Surely I don't get another coil head. These jumps scare me also on VOW, because I've been brackened jumping across them quite a few times in my lifetime. Oh, toilet paper. At least Zeeker's made the toilet paper worth quite a bit to compensate for them being difficult to see with. Gonna take my bottles. Did he take them? I couldn't tell. He didn't, okay. I guess we can go this way then. Hopefully get some loot before he makes a claim to them. Okay. Well, that's 3 two-handed items. We'll leave that one for now. If the hoarding bug is easy to steal from, we'll steal from him first. Or no, we'll steal from him at the end. Rather. I'm going a little deeper than I would like. Hey there. Maneater? I'm leaving. I don't know when, like... The hoarding bug might claim the maneater as a scrap item. Whereas, so if you pick up the maneater and the hoarding bug treats the maneater as scrap, then he just aggroes when you pick him up. Okay. We take the toilet paper first. I actually want to go this way still, even though I know that the giant was this way. Because I'm not as confident in my path going across that bridge. Okay, the first juggle of the session. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to get better at this. True. The toilet paper should save me from the giant. Maybe I just fully juggle across this. Juggle until I can't anymore. Pretty certain VIP is 160k now. It's something like that. I definitely moved it now, finally. I'm supposed to increase it by 10,000 every time someone redeems it. I did finally do that at some point. Welcome back, French. Mostly just a yap session, but we're out here. I also had Coilhead on Mineshaft VOW. Made me leave kind of early. I'm just gonna juggle until the giant stops me from doing it. Not gonna get practice doing this without doing it, but... How often do I have to juggle on VOW, though, is the real question. Where? Okay, let's send him away. Oh, I thought he left already. There he goes. The only problem is that the last few times I've done the stun grenade thing to get rid of giants, I have got the second time because I got lost after after stunning them. I think I have to stun them before I get grabbed so I don't like get disoriented. It's not my favorite that I didn't do the toilet paper first, but it's okay. At least it doesn't weigh anything. Man, what are the man-eater spawn chances on VOW? I feel like it should be kind of low. Yeah, it works right until you run into a massive pit, or if you just run into the other giant. Or in the complete opposite way that you need to go. Okay. Chillin'. I don't think I'm gonna get to oversell like crazy on this quota. I feel like I should though. I feel like I should. I'm going to, because I'm not gonna play as if I'm not gonna be able to meet third quota raw 194. Company. Oh. Thank you, good sir.
Ow, it burns.
I want to get that checked out. Okay. And what just happened? I sold all my scrap.
Your work keeps the company happy.
Cool. And let's see what our final quota is. 1835. We get a tiny overtime bonus for this. I guess people don't want Kenny coin. 37. 359, so I only need like 153 per day to complete third quota. It is eclipsed. Hopefully we'll do okay. A beehive or two would go a long way. Oh, well, 18. I didn't get to scan in time. This might be another mine shaft. Whoa, I don't know what that was. That was kind of sketchy. Come on, man. Perceive me, please. Okay, now we go. Oh, it's bees, okay. At least one bee. 116? Thick. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Two things. One, I missed the bee there. Two, I am running these at 5 pounds, which is possible. I just have to keep that in mind. So I don't take too much damage. I mean, I guess if you're running down a slope, it doesn't matter as much. I am running it with the stun grenade though, just in case a giant decides to aggro on me and I'm low on stamina. See, like right here would be when I use it. Another beehive, by the way. You don't need to be at 0 pounds to run a beehive. You just need to know how much weight you have when running one to not take damage. But I guess in this version too, you get more stamina when you take damage. And you can run faster running down the slope. For sure. Peace out, French. We have a good day. Sweet. I do have enough. Well, not enough for quota yet, but this was pretty good. I'm gonna try to get at least one inventory before leaving here, though. And then as long as no crazy incidents occur, I should be able to at least complete the 3 quotas. Part of me wants to save these runs and then go on like a high quota run on Eclipse only. Like just extend it. I said that on Daylight's video too, like as a suggestion for his 3 quota runs. Like if you got a run going, just keep it going and see how far you can go after that as a separate video idea. Maybe just every 3 quotas or something. First 3 quotas will be, you know, you did your 3 quota challenge. Then the next 3 will be, okay, I qualified for solo high quota leaderboards, and then anything after that will be extra credit. Shoot, maybe I should steal that formula. I'm gonna start doing part 1, part 2, part 3 of my Lethal Company runs. New meta for Lethal Company content. Okay, I don't want to get too greedy. I also went the wrong way somehow. This is where having a key would have been nice. How did I go the wrong way? I see how I went the wrong way. Little flex on the poor. Dang. Did I make flex on the poor 10,000? I don't remember making it 10,000. That's crazy. If I did that, I think I did it because someone was spam flexing on the poor. And I was like, you know what? If we're able to spam flex on the poor like that at 1,000, then maybe it's not as big of a flex as I thought. 10,000 though? That's a bit of a flex. That's a flex. I am thinking of adding, like, for 2025, adding channel point redemptions that deal with changing up the PNG tuber stuff. I feel like that's a, well, that makes sense. I don't know how to do it or how to integrate it yet, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I wouldn't spam it yet, Spin, because I do plan on putting some stuff. Regarding the PNG tuber. Surely you don't come all the way here. Yeah, I've seen like a lot of different VTubers do it to where you can like change their outfit or something. Oop. I might have to commit to a run here. I don't know where the other giant is. I have an idea of where the other giant is now. I see the other giant now. I'm gonna go around the long way. How close was that? I also had the idea when I was tuning into the Short Sheriff stream and someone was donating bits and he was just getting like pelted with bits. It was really funny. If you guys have never donated bits to Short Sheriff, I highly recommend it. It was actually hilarious. They downloaded 10,000 bits and he got hit by 10,000 bits individually, one at a time, like machine gun fire. And they just kept doing it. It was really funny. That wouldn't work as well with the PNG tuber, but damn, did it work as a VTuber thing. But I got the idea of like the costumes and stuff from Tsunami Cat. I would tune into her stream sometimes because she would stream Lethal Company as well. $300. $359. Okay. Go back. mine shaft. I don't have an... I'll try to come back with an inventory at the very least. I'll try main first. I will do the elevator thing. No bees. The mocap can be a pain. What's the mocap? Oh, okay. Oh, motion capture, I see. There's an Easter egg somewhere. I mean, oh. It did mean there's a hoarding bug. And he's nearby, too. Onward. I now have enough for quota. Why are there so many? Is this an infestation? I'm a little worried that this might be an infestation. It's locked. Well, it can't be helped, right? I'm locked out? Okay. I do kind of want to move on. Next moon is offense. Offense sounds like a lot more fun, which is crazy to think about, but is also true, I think. Don't want to make the same mistake I did on experimentation where I just lose the run. I might check fire though. But if it is an infestation, then going in here is kind of a death sentence. That will, like, I will have to worry about coil heads on top of bracken. I could get barbered. And then on top of that, I still have the giants outside. Where? I threw it preemptively so I know where to run. Or 14, okay. Now we have no stun grenade, but that's exactly what it's for. We only got 114. Which is really only 84 since I used the stun grenade for that, but at least I used it. One more day. If I need a stun grenade, then RIP. Mineshaft again? Oh. Okay. There's our one beehive. I don't know if I'm getting that adrenaline because it sees me or because I see it. Uh-oh. I got my answer. Oh, it's the last day. Might as well. Might as well go. Doesn't feel right to not play the last day fully. Even if it means I'm gonna throw the run by doing this. Huh? Oh. Got my ass. Okay, what am I supposed to do about that? I'm like trying to lean like it's Forsaken Frontiers. Wrong game. I'm running. I'm sending it. There's some crazy rocks to break line of sight. One or two or maybe 3 items and we're out of here. Bottles? There's a door open too. I don't know about that. What the hell? Oh my... Guys, I'm just gonna take bottles and leave. Can't say I didn't go in here. I would like to put up a score for people to beat, rather than leave with a 0. Oh, I was like, where's my stun grenade? I didn't get one. Already dangerous enough. I did get bees at least. Well, I said get bees as if I've secured them already. I need to secure them first. Hmm? That's really confusing. I forgot that's even a sound redemption. I should have that one just start immediately on the bee aggro sound. Can I still go around this way? I can't. I'm sending it. Okay. We did it. Let's don't get grabbed by a giant here and we're okay. Cool. All 2-handed items except for this clown horn. Oh, maybe I could have gone for the toilet paper. I don't know. I didn't feel as safe without the stun grenade. 555. Let's go see what our final score is. Damn. You know what? This is the first one that I've done with no deaths. I've died on the experimentation and the assurance runs.
Takey take.
Please.
Piece of shit. You never get me alive. Please don't touch me. I will live forever.
Also grinded. True. I also didn't. I didn't stay as long or like greed as hard this time. I mean, I think it makes sense not to do it here. Like experimentation and assurance, I have no excuses for not greeting. Like it's so safe there. VOW is not as safe. Okay. Let's go. We sold 555. This is what we have now, but we're gonna get some overtime. We're gonna see what we get overtime wise and see what our final score is for VOW. Should be like 2,500. I don't think I'm getting a lot of bonus here. 24, okay. What will our quota be this time? 510. And oh, maybe okay, 2451. Our score for VOW is 2451. Cool. Which means I got an average of like 817 per quota here. Well, that's not entirely true because that's overtime. So that's including overtime. I did get a hefty overtime on the first one, but that's kind of part of the meta here. But yeah, 2451. If anyone wants to score to try and beat, there you go. That's Eclipse only VOW. We're gonna go to offense.